Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to chat about what actually goes into your sales funnel. So in previous videos, I have defined what a sales funnel is. If you missed that one, you can click the link above. But essentially, a sales funnel is a way to get somebody to buy your thing on automation. But a lot of people get hung up on what should be in a sales funnel. How do I get them in the sales funnel? What should go in it once I get them in there? And all of those things. Now, I'm here to tell you there's just not one exact formula for everybody. Totally isn't. And it really depends on your business model and your audience on how you want to go about this. But I'm going to tell you what I do and what works really good for me. So essentially, I start at the top of the funnel and I create a freebie. So they get something for free at the very top of this funnel. Then we drop down a little bit and they get a nurture sequence from me. This nurture sequence basically says here's who I am, here's what I've published before, here's one of my favorite posts that people love to read, here is one of my favorite posts, here is a link to my podcast, like all of these free things for them. Like that's what I'm doing. I'm giving them more and more and more value and saving them time so they don't have to dig around on my site for things. I'm just literally listing out like, oh my gosh, like you would probably like this since you got this freebie or whatever. That nurture sequence goes on for several emails. Now, depending on what this is a nurture sequence for, these may stretch across a week, they may stretch across 2 weeks, they may stretch across 4 days. It really just depends on my end goal or my time frame, but essentially they get nurtured for several emails. Then I start nurturing them towards the sale. So that nurture sequence was 3 or 4 emails, 5, 6, whatever emails with them getting to know me asking them to reply back and let me know something about them, me asking them to go in my Facebook group and do something, me letting them get to know me with all these posts and podcast episodes I might give them. But then I want to start shifting their mind into purchasing from me. So now what I might do after those is start leaning them towards what I want them to get. So if they came in through a freebie, odds are that freebie is related to whatever I'm selling. So now instead of talking about me and my business as a whole, I'm going to start showing my expertise on that thing. So I might send an email and be like, you got this really cool freebie. Have you used it yet? Here's how I want you to use it. Here's how it's going to help you in your business. Here's, X, Y, or Z. Then maybe I'll send another email in a couple of days that asks them if they enjoyed that freebie, if they, all of these things, how they can use it in their business better, where they might need help with that specific topic, and really start nurturing towards that sale. Nurturing and shifting their mind into the conversation that we're going to have. So before we were talking about me and my business and them and their business, now we're talking about the actual product or service. Now, that might go on for 1, 2, 3 weeks. It doesn't matter. It depends on your business model. But essentially, you're going to talk them up and let them realize that you're really smart on whatever it is you're talking about and that this thing you're going to sell them in a few minutes should change their lives, essentially. Then you want to start making the pitch. Now, here can be different for every business, just as with any stage, but at this point, you could totally pitch something that was a smaller offer. So you might say, okay, so if you're ready to take the next step in building your sales funnels, then I've got this $25 workbook that will help you work through sales funnels. And then you get them to purchase that, and then maybe you sell them the bigger thing after that. Maybe you have a course on sales funnels or whatever. Or that can literally be the pitch. Hey, I've seen how much you're loving this content I'm giving you. I've seen how much you're loving the freebie. I'm so excited. Here's this thing I have to offer. If you buy it now, you get X, Y, and Z, and it's amazing. And hopefully they buy. So sales funnels aren't scary. I swear. I even have a mini course called Sales Funnels Are Not Scary. But you literally just get them in give them a freebie, talk to them and let them get to know you and you get to know them. You take them, you know, like you're just getting to know each other if you're dating or if you're best friends or, you know, whatever. Like take that as the getting to know each other period. And then you start moving towards having a more serious conversation and a more serious relationship. And then you ask them if you can put a ring on it. That's basically it. Okay, so that's what goes into a sales funnel. If you want my free sales funnel map, you can totally download that. Just go to the link below this video in the description box and hit up the blog post where that is stored and you can totally have it. I'd love to have you have it. And if you're struggling anywhere putting together your sales funnels or putting together anything like that, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can help. I mean, I probably can point you in at least the right direction. So until next time, hit subscribe because I'm coming back at you.